Good afternoon. Welcome to the Willie O'Ree Center in Halifax, in Fredericton, New Brunswick, as we get set to kick off some preseason action here with the U15 AAA Northern Rivermen. And the Rivermen are getting set to take on the Dieppe Flyers here in their opening action. Flyers a few games under their belt, 2 games I believe under their belts last weekend against the Moncton Hawks. Flyers came away victorious in both of those matchups. Rivermen yet to see any game action. This will be their first chance. I believe the Flyers have their roster all finalized. Rivermen are carrying 6 extra players here with them this weekend. They'll use the weekend to make their final decisions on roster choices. Both teams getting set here to warm up. Rivermen wearing a set of black jerseys that we've borrowed for the weekend from the Miramichi Minor Hockey Association. So new jerseys are on the river, just waiting to unveil them next week once we have the final roster set in place. So we'll do the best we can here to put some names to these jerseys. Dieppe will help me out a little bit. They've got some names on the back as we'll try and bring you some play-by-play here to allow you to stay on top of the action. Coaching staff this winter for the U15 Rivermen, we have Josh McCormick, Josh Russell, and Tyler McKay serving as assistants to the head coach, Justin Courts. All 4 gentlemen over on the bench for this afternoon's matchup. I believe, not sure, we have 2 goaltenders. We have 3 goalies with us here this weekend. Liam Tower and Madeline Benoit both dressed this game. Not sure. I believe it's Liam Tower is going to get the start here against the Flyers. And down in the Flyers goal, it appears to be number 35, Yannick McGrath will get the start. So again, bear with me as we try and keep the name straight here of our Rivermen. No name bars. And numbers will be changing throughout the weekend as players are inserted in and out of the lineup. Horn is gone, just getting set here now for... So the New Brunswick U15 AAA League has a new look this year as the province went to a franchise model, and 6 franchises were awarded around the province. Those 6 franchises landed in Dieppe, Moncton, Fredericton, St. John, will be called the Southern Voyageurs. The Northwest Bulls have been replaced by the Northwest Voyageurs, still based out of the Perth, Andover, Edmundston area. And the Northern Moose have been replaced by the U15 Northern Rivermen, who will be based out of the Miramichi area and represent the northern region of New Brunswick. So pucks are getting gathered up. Officials are on the ice, ready to go. And we'll see who teams send out here to get things started. It is Tower in goal for the Rivermen. Liam Tower wearing number 30. Looks like Josh Stewart, who's wearing number 17 in black, will be out there up front for the Rivermen to get things started. And he will have Caleb LeBlanc on one wing. Cole McCormick will be on the other wing. Liam Walsh. And that other defenseman on the back end is Dallas Hamilton. And we're just about set for puck drop here. And the face-off controlled by the Rivermen. Cross ice, Hamilton rims it up the boards to LeBlanc. LeBlanc loses the handle on it, and away comes McFadden. McFadden now. Cross ice. Backhanded there, that couldn't be handled by, not sure who that was for the Flyers. Here comes Stewart up the right side. Stewart puts the brakes on, throws it back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc loses the handle at the top of the circle, and the Flyers head up ice. Intercepted there by McCormick. He turns and spins and fires it in. Lands on the stick of a Flyer defender. Steve sent to the ice there by Stewart, and the Flyers will send it in. And back to retrieve it is Hamilton. Hamilton looks up ice. That's almost intercepted there. Dangerous pass. Robinson got a piece of that one. Up ice now comes Basque. Basque chips it by Roy. Roy goes D to his partner. Back to Roy. Mateo Roy looking up ice. Headmans into the skates of Quincy Cameron. Cameron hit hard along the wall by Robinson. Back to get it is O'Shea. O'Shea, he's bumped by Robinson. O'Shea turns that over. Tower gets a piece of that and steers it to the corner. Along the far side. That's Bass on the far side. Sorry, Bass is wearing number 4 for the Rivermen. 6 is Alexis Chasson. Hard hit along the wall there. Bass goes down. Sam Nallon, that's kicked away by Tower. Nallon now. Nallon, one of the dangerous players in this league. To Duplessis. Duplessis along the half wall. Circles out to the blue line. Flips it cross ice to Roy. Roy. Cross ice to Nallon. Shot. That's steered to the corner by Tower. Tristan Roy will flip that out into the neutral zone. Up on the forecheck is Chasson. That's Justin Ward now. Ward. And that's intercepted. And now up ice. That's out of the reach of Trenton Morrison. Morrison wearing number 14. That's Gallant for the Rivermen and 7 black. Here comes Sam Nallon again. Nallon tries the toe drag at the blue line. That's steered away. Hugo St. Pierre. Up to Justin Ward now. Justin Ward will flip that in right on goal. McGrath sends it to the corner, picked up by Jamie Jaillet. Jamie Jaillet puts it along the wall. Jaillet joins the rush. That'll be a hand pass, blown down. And as would be expected, Rivermen a little bit on their heels here to start. First game action. Flyers have had a couple of opportunities to get the rust out. So we've got Stewart, LeBlanc, and McCormick again up front. Face-off controlled by the Rivermen. That's banked off the wall, intercepted by LeBlanc. LeBlanc tried to get it to McCormick. McCormick now, he's knocked to the ice. And away come the Stewart. Turns that over at the top of the circle to Paulin. That's Siri. That's out in the slot. Ends up on the stick here of Kitchen. LeBlanc will circle in behind his own goal. Caleb LeBlanc up the wall to McCormick. McCormick, that's just out of his reach, and the Flyers will hold it back into Rivermen territory. Up the wall to LeBlanc. LeBlanc in his feet to Stewart. Stewart tries to put that by Steves. Good play by Steves. Knock him off the puck. Stewart bumps Roy. And that's flipped cross ice where Roy will get a piece of it. Roy gets outside of Cameron. Fires off the outside of the post as Tower got a piece of that one, I believe. Stewart trying to bust up that left side. Stewart tried to cross ice and center that for Chasson, and goalie McGrath holds on to that one. So the Rivermen now will send out Tristan Roy, wearing number 15. Francis Bass, number 4. Bass back to Cameron. Cameron shot, deflected, doesn't make its way through. And Chasson here on the right side, he's wearing number 6. That's O'Shea, pinched in, got caught on that. Here's a 2-on-1 for the Flyers. Nice back check there by Tristan Roy, who broke that play up. Chason bumps Robinson. Roy goes cross ice. Shot, nice save by Tower as he kicked out the right leg. Here's O'Shea, backhands it to Bass. Bass, cross ice on the tape of Chason. Chason will dump that in and send the Flyers back into retreat. Good bump there by Roy. So he got a piece of his man in the corner. That's Daniel Sullivan wearing number 18 for the Rivermen. He throws that back in. And away come the Flyers now up that right side. Intercepted there by Morrison. And Ward in on the forecheck. Justin Ward wearing number 12. Big hit there as Hugo St. Pierre's knocked to the ice. Miguel Duplessis circling. Flyers walk out off the crossbar. That was Nallon. Nallon, as we've said before, can't give him much room down that offensive zone. That's deflected. Tower gets a piece of it. Shot, another save by Tower. Rivermen scrambling here in their own zone. Morrison loses the handle and fires it out into the neutral zone. Dallaire chips that through to Nallon, Sam Nallon. Feathers that through to Duplessis. Duplessis circling behind his own goal. That's out of the reach of the pinching Jamie Jaillet. Jaillet walks in. Tower turns him aside. Cross ice, nobody there. McCormick now. McCormick tries to find his man. Sullivan takes a run there at Duplessis. Here's Dallaire. That's out of his reach. Flyers have the Rivermen pinned into their own zone here. Shots on goal showing 7-2 in favor of the Flyers. Here comes Nallon. Nallon feathers it across, intercepted by Sullivan. Good defensive play by Sullivan to get his stick on that one. Justin Ward will flip that in, and the Rivermen will head off on a change. Out comes LeBlanc, Stewart, and I believe that's McCormick. He's already out there. Here's Seri now. Seri tries to get wide on Hamilton. Nice play by Hamilton to knock him off the puck. Stewart rubs his man out. Here comes Caleb LeBlanc down the right side. LeBlanc. 2 Flyers back. He rims it around to the far side where Liam Walsh will pinch in. McCormick bumps his man in the corner. Thrown in behind the net where the Flyers will take possession. Flyers head up ice. LeBlanc meets his man at the blue line. Tries to hold it in. Here's McFadden now. Stewart bumps McFadden. Good play by Hamilton to escape the forecheck there of the Flyers. Kitchen. That's going to be offside as McFadden was in offside and the puck hit him. So over the boards for the Rivermen comes Tristan Roy, and he's got Chason and Bass on his wings. Flyers control the draw, and it's Kitchen. 7:11 left to go here in the opening period. No score. Flyers have held a pretty wide territorial edge here. Backhand wide of the goal. Kitchen will hold it in. He's bumped by Chason. Cameron, he tries to rim it, but that's intercepted by the Flyers. Quincy Cameron backhands it here along the wall to Chason. Deflected there by Tristan Roy. Battling in there, thrown into the slot. Here's Kitchen. Now Kitchen just throws it to the corner. Chason gives him a bump at the blue line. Nice play there. Good bump there by Rowan O'Shea. Battle along the wall. Away comes Roy. Tristan Roy puts on the brakes. Rims it up the wall. Chason flips it. Tries to get it by the defender. Got it out, but couldn't get it by Kitchen. And here's Robinson. Robinson dumps it in. Here's Rowan O'Shea now. O'Shea, he loses the handle at the blue line, and the Flyers manage to keep it in. That's Dufour and Roy battling. Here comes Sam Nallen. Sam Nallen, shot. Can't get through the legs of O'Shea. Ward tries to clear the zone. Roy holds that in. Nice deflection there by Duplessis, up over the shoulders of goalie Tower. Cameron rims it around here to that's Chasson. That's Justin Ward on the forecheck. And Morrison and Dallaire bump. Good play by Nallen to pull that out through the legs of Daniel Sullivan into the slot, scored. Nallen did all the work, got it out front to Duplessis, and Duplessis found the 5-hole on goalie Tower. Towers faced lots of action here. Shots on goal showing 8-2 on the scoreboard in favor of the Flyers. And again, we were expecting a lot of pressure here from the Flyers as they have lots of returning bodies. I believe the Flyers had 7 returning players from last year's roster. Rivermen have 1 returning player from last year's Moose squad. So it'll be an adjustment as the Rivermen get themselves accustomed to the pace of this league. Cross ice, wide open on the back door is Dallaire as Rivermen defender got caught puck watching, and the Flyers jump out now to a 2-0 lead. 5:04 left to play in the opening period. For the Jamboree, we're playing 2 15-minute period stop time, and that'll be followed by a 20-minute stop time period. Hamilton banks it off the wall, no icing. Back to get it is Legier. He puts it up the wall, out of the reach of Paulin. And the Flyers with a third quick goal as Rivermen defender couldn't hold it in at the blue line, and that was Rodier, went in all alone on a breakaway. 4:50 left to go here in the opening period. 3-0 lead for the Flyers. Face-off controlled back to, I believe that's Walsh. Walsh goes cross ice to Hamilton. Hamilton, he's under pursuit there by Rodier. Nice play by Hamilton, put on the brakes, up the wall. Headman's for Stewart. Stewart chips it by Legier, in on the forecheck. Stewart and Jaillet bump. And away come the Flyers, that's Rodier. Back check, good back check there by Caleb LeBlanc. LeBlanc tried to chip it ahead, LeBlanc now gains the zone. Here's Caleb LeBlanc, can't get a shot away. In the skates of Stewart. Cross ice, tried to find Cameron. Cameron will just throw it into the corner. Rims it around, Jaillet backhands it up the wall. And out come the Flyers again. Back to gather it up is Rowan O'Shea. Rowan O'Shea ahead to Caleb LeBlanc. LeBlanc gains the red line. Here's LeBlanc, still with it on his stick. Gets a shot, doesn't make its way through, so that's blocked. Here's Stewart now, tries to work his way to the slot. Shot. I don't believe that one made its way through either. Back to the point, under pressure there. That was O'Shea. Shot. And away come the Flyers. Steve, shot, score. That one up over the shoulder of goalie Tower. 3:18 to go here in the opening period, and the Flyers out to a 4-0 lead. Roy, Basque, and Chasson up front, and Sullivan and St. Pierre man the blue line. Here's Dallaire. Dallaire cross ice. Shot. That's up high over goalie Tower. Here's Mateo Roy. Roy. Shot. That's deflected. And back to get it now is Roy. Up the wall to Elaine. Elaine ahead for Sam Nowlin. Nowlin drops that for Dallaire. Dallaire, he's bumped off the puck there by Chasson. Chasson and Dallaire bump. Flyers hold it in along the half wall. Good puck battle. Away comes Tristan Roy. Tristan Roy goes cross ice for Bass. Bass stick handles at the blue line. He's knocked off the puck by Elaine. Bass. First on the puck is Bass. Roy now. Roy tries to center it. He can't get much on that. Bass. Two Flyers bump him. Here's Roy now. Roy and Duplessis. Roy will get it back to the point. Fan. Roy couldn't get a shot away, and headmans that one for Duplessis. Duplessis got Dallaire trailing. Good defensive play there. Sullivan got a stick on that one. Chasson back behind his own goal. Backhands it up the half wall on the far side for Trenton Morrison. Morrison. He bumps his man McFadden to the ice. That's backhanded. Morrison now. Knocked off his stick. There's Justin Ward. Ward will rim it around behind his own goal. Back to get it is Hamilton. Hamilton high off the glass out into center ice area. Away comes Morrison. Morrison, he'll bump that high off the glass, and the Rivermen get in on a forecheck. Shots on goal here, 11-3 in favor of the Flyers. Flyers with a 4-0 lead. Minute to go in the opening period. Back to get it is Legier. Here's McFadden now. McFadden, he has Pollan down the right side. Good stick there by Dallas Hamilton. And that one goes up into the netting behind goalie Tower. 56 seconds left here. Justin Ward set to take the draw. He has Gallant and Morrison on his wings. Kitchen holds it in at the blue line for the Flyers. That's Walsh. Turns it over behind his own goal. Flyers with possession. Spinning, circling. That's McFadden. Back to the point. Shot scores. That one found its way through Tower. .39 seconds left to go in the opening period. And the Flyers out to a 5-0 lead here on the Rivermen. Shots on goal 12-3 in favor of the Flyers. And face-off control by Robinson. Up the wall where LeBlanc will headman for Stewart. He tried to throw it past Kitchen. Good job by Kitchen to get a skate on that one. Back to get it is O'Shea. O'Shea backhands it up the wall. That one's Tower bats it behind his own goal. Steves now. Steves and O'Shea meet behind the net. O'Shea took the worst of that one. He ends up on the ice, chipped, couldn't get it out. Here comes Stewart. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Flips it across, and LeBlanc couldn't get the handle on it as the clock was winding down. So 15 minutes in the books here on the inaugural season for the Rivermen. And again, as expected, there would be some catching up to do here as Flyers are well ahead of the Rivermen in terms of preparation at this point. This weekend is about finding guys who are ready to play at this level. So I'm sure the coaching staff's not too concerned about the 5-0 deficit here on September 20th. All right, we're just about ready to drop the puck here on period number 2. As the Flyers put up 5 in the opening period. Liam Tower still in goal here for the Rivermen. Tower and I believe the plan is to split goaltending duties here. Here's Stewart and Robinson set to take the draw. And controlled there by the Rivermen. Stewart first into the puck. He's chased down there by Steves. It's in their skates. Caleb LeBlanc joins the battle along the wall in the corner. Kicked ahead now and up the wall. Good pinch there by Hamilton. LeBlanc to Stewart. Stewart tried to find LeBlanc, busting down through the slot. Stewart now with it. Cross ice. That's just wide of that far post. Dumped out, held in, tried to hold it in was Liam Walsh. Jumped over his skates. Walsh circles behind his own goal. He's chased there by Seri. Walsh overskated it and Seri picked it up. Walsh bumps him off the puck though. Good job by Walsh to recover. Headmans for Stewart. Stewart tied up there by Robinson through the neutral zone. Mateo Roy backhands it up the wall. Stewart bumps Steves. And back to get it is St. Pierre. And I believe the Flyers. I believe it's the Flyers. Too many men. So the Rivermen will find themselves on the power play. Miguel DePlacy to serve the penalty for the Flyers. And again, Rivermen at this point not too worried about power plays and penalty kills, just getting some reps here for their guys. And that is Tristan Roy taking the draw. Bass can't get a shot away. Dallaire, he will fire at the length of the ice. Back to get it is St. Pierre. Towers sets it up there for his defenseman, St. Pierre. St. Pierre under pressure. And away comes Tristan Roy. Roy stick handles through the neutral zone. Roy still has it on his stick. Tristan Roy now spinning. Backhand score. Nice goal there by Tristan Roy as he pulled that to the backhand and slid it by goalie Powers. I believe that the Flyers have made a goaltending change, so that's Powers in goal now. Nice goal there is Roy on the power play. Gets the Rivermen on the board. 13:23 left to play in period number 2. Roy, Basque, and Chasson up front. Cameron and O'Shea. Here's Roy in on the forecheck. Roy forechecking Roy. As Mateo Roy was back to pick that up. Turned over on the far side by Chasson, and away comes. That was Nallen, tried to feather it across to DePlacy. And Elaine walks in and picks that one up. Shot deflected there by, I believe Chasson got a piece of that one. Here's Elaine. Elaine shot. Dallaire's met by Cameron behind the goal. Mateo Roy gets it into the corner. Picked up there by the Flyers. Cameron tries to bump his man. Here's Sam Nallen, cross ice. And DePlacy once again wide open on the back door for the wide open tap in. And with 12:22 to go in period number 2, Flyers with a 6-1 lead. Here's Walsh up the wall. That's Gallant. Ward tried to get a piece of that one. Good bump there by Morrison as he bumped Paulin. Flipped right on the stick of Paulin. Rivermen scrambling. Flyers now with possession. That's McFadden. McFadden on his backhand, knocked off his stick there by Ward. Ward always hard on the forecheck. Ward in on Jaillet. Jamie Jaillet spins away, throws it up the wall to Paulin. Paulin feathers it through. Backhand, Tower steers that to the corner. Nice play by Hamilton. Right out front. And here's Gallant. Gallant will just flip it ahead. Back to get it for the Flyers is Jamie Jaillet. Jaillet spins, throws it up the wall, builds up ahead of steam, and gets it ahead to Seri. Seri drops for Steve. Steve's shot up over the crossbar. Chipped ahead, here comes Stewart and LeBlanc. LeBlanc could knock that one down. Steve's shot. Tower gets a piece of that one and he'll hold on. As the Rivermen defensemen clear orange jerseys from the front of goalie Paulin. Stewart to take the draw. LeBlanc and Cole McCormick on his wings. O'Shea and Cameron, man in the blue line. Face-off, that's controlled by the Flyers. LeBlanc tries to hold it in along the wall. That's McCormick, correction. Stewart chips it ahead, tries to get a step on Steves. Good play by Steves to come back. There's McCormick now, loses it in his skates. And that's flipped out to the red line, where Cameron. And the Flyers have to wait till they get onside. Cameron rims it along the wall. Chipped ahead there by McCormick. Can't get past the pinching defender, Steves. Steves fires it at the goal. Went off a Flyer player, ended up in the far corner. LeBlanc knocks his man to the ice, Kitchen. Stewart sends his man to the ice. Battling in behind the goal, that's Dufour for the Flyers. Tries to center it. Penalty coming. Hooking call to somebody. Not sure, it's going to go to the Rivermen. And headed to the box is Rowan O'Shea on a hooking call. 9:28 to go in period number 2. 2-0 lead, or a 6-1 lead here. 2-minute power play coming up for the Flyers. Nowlin, DePlacy, and Dallaire up front. Here's Alain. Alain walks the line. Cross ice, I believe that's Roy. Mateo Roy tried to find DePlacy on the back door. He was open, but he couldn't connect. And up ice comes Sam Nowlin. Tristan Roy tries to get a stick on him and slow him down. Nowlin circles behind the Rivermen goal. Back to the point here to Alain. Alain finds the slot. Nowlin, back door again to Dallaire. Wide open on the back door for the tap-in. Rivermen got some work to do here in the defensive zone as they need to tighten things up around front of that goal crease, as the Flyers have, I believe that'll be the 4th backdoor tap-in to a wide open cage that the Flyers have had. Off the wall, here's Morrison. Morrison and Jaillet come together. Morrison sends him to the ice. Justin Ward flips that back to Daniel Sullivan. Sullivan's under pressure there by McFadden. Paulin still has it. throws it behind the goal. Slot, and that one finds its way through goalie tower. I'm not sure. Someone got a stick on it in the slot. So with 8:17 to go here in period number 2. 8-1 lead for the Dieppe Flyers. Here's Steves now. Steves. Gallant tried to get a stick on that one. Robinson has it. Bouncing puck. Cameron tries to hit him. And away comes Ward. He loses the handle at the blue line. And back in. O'Shea sidesteps his check. Headman there for Robinson. Cameron, he bumps his man along the wall. Good play there by Cameron. Here comes O'Shea. He's met there by Dufour. O'Shea still has it on his stick. Rowan O'Shea. Shot wide of the goal. Cameron now. He'll hold it in at the blue line. Here's LeBlanc. Couldn't get the handle on it. O'Shea, 2-on-1 here developing now for the Flyers. Robinson. He's knifed out of the play there by Quincy Cameron. Cameron back to get it. Backhands it to O'Shea. O'Shea looks up ice. That's out of the reach of LeBlanc. No icing. Hamilton. Hamilton keeps it in behind the goal. That's Stewart. Stewart tries to get it into the slot. McCormick. As the Flyers turned it over, McCormick was on his backhand. He couldn't find any room. Here come the Flyers. DePlacy. Nallen, shot. Save there by Tower. As he was out at the top of his blue paint. Squared up nicely to that one. 6:30 to go here in period number 2. Rivermen make changes up front. 8-1 lead for the Flyers here on opening day action for the Northern Rivermen. Nice save there by Towers. He was out high in the blue paint. So again, Flyers have their full roster intact now. This will be their second weekend of play as a team. Rivermen still with 6 extra bodies on their roster for the weekend. So as we've said earlier, not worried about the scoreboard as much this weekend as trying to find the guys to fill out that Rivermen roster for the upcoming season. That was DePlacy tried to find a hole on Tower. Tower got a stick on that one. We'll have a face-off to the glove side of goalie Liam Tower. Six minutes even left to go in period number 2. Face-off controlled. Chasson gets a piece of that one. Chasson a foot race now with Legier. Legier will win that. Good play by Bass. Bass bumped along the far wall and offside in front of the Rivermen bench. Roy, Basque, and Chasson up front. Sullivan and St. Pierre on the blue line. St. Pierre wearing number 11. Sullivan number 18. Here's Sullivan now. Sullivan gets beat to the outside there by Rodier. Rodier flips it cross ice, bounces over the stick of McFadden. St. Pierre battling his man there. Loses his footing. Back out to the front of the net. Jaillet. He sidesteps a couple of Rivermen. Here's Paulin. Paulin. Cross ice to Jaillet. That's knocked down there by Sullivan. Sullivan will get it off the glass. And here comes Chasson. Chasson's lost the reach of it. Had a couple of Rivermen busting down through the middle. That's blocked by St. Pierre. Good job by St. Pierre to get in that shooting lane. Tower knocks that one down, sets it up for Sullivan. Sullivan looks up ice. Sullivan still has it on his stick. Sullivan loses the handle on it, flips it ahead to Ward. And Ward in on the forecheck. That'll be a high stick as Flyer defender had knocked that down at the blue line with a high stick. 4:31 to play. Shots on goal, 22-4 in favor of the Flyers, who have, for the most part, overwhelmed the Rivermen here so far this morning. Cameron's shot wide of the goal. There's Gallant, throws in the slot. Morrison, shot, score! Morrison, nice play by Gallant as he feathered it out to Morrison. Morrison's rebound landed on the stick of Ward, and Justin Ward finds the back of the net for the Rivermen. 8-2 in favor of the Flyers here. And again, we're confident as the boys get their legs underneath them here and get ready to adapt to game speed, the Rivermen will be fine. Some defensive breakdowns have led to some easy goals here by the Flyers, which will all be corrected as the season works itself out. That's O'Shea battling in the corner. Back to Steves. That's Declan Steves. Steves, that's over the top of the goal as Morrison got his stick on that one. Cameron bumps along the wall with his man, and that's in to help him is Ward. Ward tries to kick it ahead to Gallant. 3 Rivermen battling over there. Away come the Flyers, though. It's out in the slot. That's Steves back to Steves. Here's Justin Ward. Justin Ward. Ward will flip it in and head off on a change. And up ice comes Steves. He overskates it. And it's picked up by Robinson. Robinson works his way into the slot, gets a shot off, and Tower steers it to the corner. LeBlanc chips it ahead. LeBlanc. He's got shot. And LeBlanc, good job to bust down that right side. Stewart, LeBlanc, and McCormick. And it's one back to Hamilton, who rims it behind the goal for Roy. Roy up the wall. Walsh now. Walsh tries to go cross ice. He didn't have time to get a shot off, and away comes Nowlin. Nowlin. Nowlin still has it on his stick. Backhand pass to the point to Roy. Mateo Roy. Back to Nowlin. Nowlin's shot. That's gathered in by goalie Tower. And we'll get a face-off to the blocker side of goalie Liam Tower. Tristan Roy to take the draw here. It's controlled by Nowlin. The slide to Placey. He has that stripped off his stick. And that's Chasson now. Chasson. Chasson, he's under pressure there and stripped of the puck behind the net by Seri. Roy bumps Nowlin. Nowlin still has it on his stick. Hard to knock off the puck, Sam Nowlin. DePlacey spins away. DePlacey and Nowlin. Shot. Nowlin tried to find a corner on the short side up over the goal of Goalie Tower. DePlacy spins by Bass. Nallen tried to find Seri on the doorstep. Here's Leroy. Shot. Chasson knocks his man down in the corner. Here's DePlacy. Shot wide of the goal. 1:18 left to go in period number 2. Flyers with an 8-2 edge here. Rodier flips it where he's still under control here by the Flyers. McFadden back to Jaillet. Jaillet's shot kicked away by Tower. Alain to Rodier. That's McFadden, tried to backhand it. Rivermen pinned in here. And Tower wisely holds on for a face-off. Rivermen can get some fresh troops out here for the final 42 seconds of period number 2. Shots on goal, 27-7 in favor of the Flyers. 8-2 edge on the scoreboard. Justin Ward to take the draw. He has Patrick Gallant and Trenton Morrison on his wings. O'Shea bumps his man in the corner. Backhanded around here to Cameron. Cameron looks up ice. Big hit there as Morrison and Rodier collide. Rodier got the worst of that one. Here's McFadden. Now McFadden. Nice move there on O'Shea as McFadden worked his way in, and Tower had to be sharp to turn that one away. Final 8 seconds here. Cameron, nice outlet pass by Cameron to Ward. Ward fires it in on goal, and that is steered away. Looks like there's going to be a penalty charging, and that will go against Robinson of the Flyers. So the Rivermen, 0.4 seconds left here. They will start period number 3 on the power play, unless we miraculously find a way to score off the draw here. Coaches were trying to get a right-handed shot in on the draw. So Patrick Gallant went in and took the draw, but I don't think he was aware there was only 0.4 seconds left, and they needed to try and shoot it off the draw. So we will break away from the action here as the Zamboni gets set to come out and put a fresh flood on the ice. 8-2 lead for the Flyers. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. So we're just about set to get the third period underway here. Rivermen will give goalie Liam Tower a break, and in comes Madeline Benoit. And looks like Xavier Powers still in goal down at the far end. Stewart, LeBlanc, and McCormick up front. Hamilton and Walsh on the back end. Same way we started the game. Nallen, Duplessis. Rivermen start on the power play, almost forgot that. And that's controlled back on the stick of Declan Steeves, who fires it hard and into the Rivermen territory. Back to pick it up is Hamilton. Hamilton overskates it, looks up ice, has some room. Hamilton now to Josh Stewart. Josh Stewart down the right side. Stewart tries to get by Kitchen. Circles behind the goal. Stewart still has it on his stick. Back to, that was Walsh who fired a quick one wide of the target. LeBlanc knocked to the ice. Back to get it is Walsh. Walsh. That's Liam Walsh now. Puts on the brakes. Up ice for Stewart. Stewart. He walks by Nowlin. Here comes Josh Stewart down the left side. Tries to get out wide by Steeves. Quick whistle there by the referee as Powers and Josh Stewart has been assessed a 10-minute misconduct. Said something to the referee about the quick whistle. Minute and 10 left to go here in the penalty to the Flyers. And that's rimmed and out all the way down into Rivermen territory. Back to get it was St. Pierre, who backhanded it there for Cameron. Now here's Tristan Roy. Tristan Roy works his way through the neutral zone. Roy, he has Chasson. Here's Roy now. Roy still has it. Drops it there. Bass wasn't ready for that one. That one's behind Chasson. He did not see it coming his way. And the Flyers, 24 seconds left here in the Rivermen power play. Away goes McFadden. McFadden shot. Benoit gathers that one in and holds on. And the face-off will come to the blocker side of goalie Madeline Benoit. "16 seconds left in the penalty to the Flyers. Justin Ward sets that up behind the goal for O'Shea. O'Shea outlets out of the reach of Morrison. And Jaillet fires it all the way back in. Penalty will expire. McFadden will just send it back into Rivermen territory where Sullivan will gather it in. Sullivan. It's rimmed around there. O'Shea puts it on the stick of Patrick Gallant. Gallant up the wall, out of the reach of Morrison. O'Shea bumps his man behind the goal. Ward tries to get it out. Legier holds it in at the blue line. That's Steeves now back to gather it in. Set up there by Powers. Powers. That's Jaillet now with some speed. Jaillet sidesteps McCormick. And Benoit gloves that one and holds on. And we'll have a face-off to the blocker side of goalie Madeline Benoit. Shots on goal 30-9 in favor of the Flyers. 8-2 lead, 16:59 to play in period number 3. Robinson against Roy. Kitchen now. Kitchen goes cross ice to Steve. Steve's shot. Benoit got a piece of that one as it was deflected right in front of her. Nice save there by Benoit. Cameron puts it up the wall where it's held in by Steves. Nice save there as Benoit kicked out the right leg and steered that one aside. Cameron shovels it on the backhand where that's Caleb LeBlanc. Shot, Benoit, rebound. That one gets through off the post. Caleb LeBlanc now. LeBlanc steers it along the wall. Tries to chip it out. Doesn't leave Rivermen territory. Now it does. Caleb LeBlanc. LeBlanc circling. Turn. Shot. Into the glove of goalie Powers. LeBlanc snapped one to that far side and Powers gathered it in. Ward, Chasson, and Bass. Rimmed all the way around. Dallaire lets it go, and Duplessis gathers it up. Shot saved there by Benoit as Duplessis came in all alone. Chasson. Bass tried to headman that to Chasson. Here's Mateo Roy now, banks it off the boards. Picked up by Duplessis. Duplessis fires it around to the far side. St. Pierre pinches in at the blue line. Here's Chasson. As Sullivan rubs his man out on the far wall. 15-11 left to go in period number 3. 8-2 lead here for the Flyers. Here's Bass. Bass. Ward tried to one-time that one as Bass danced his way in the corner and threw it out into the slot to Ward. And his one-timer went up over the glass and into the netting behind goalie Powers. Tristan Roy now to take the draw. Shot through. Powers grabs that one and holds on as the shot from Liam Walsh. Not much traffic in front. Powers had a good look at it and gathered it in and holds on. 14:54 to play in period number 3. 8-2 edge here for the Flyers. Paulin. Walsh tried to rub him out of the play. Here's Roy now. Roy pulled down, no call. Still battling along the wall is Tristan Roy. Into the skates. That was Morrison in on the forecheck. Patrick Gallant now. Gallant. He spins away. Up come the Flyers. Outlet pass to Paulin. Paulin to McFadden. Good stick there by Dallas Hamilton. Paulin tries to get outside on Hamilton. Good job by Hamilton to steer his man aside. And that shot deflected by Roy up into the netting behind goalie Benoit. So Stewart in the box for the Rivermen, serving a 10-minute misconduct, assessed by the referee. I believe he's got he'll be in there to the 8-minute mark at least. Coaches may decide longer. And away comes McCormick. Cross ice for Ward. Ward back to McCormick. Shot there by LeBlanc. Didn't get much on that, and Powers gathers that in off the Flyers logo. 13:33 to play in period number 3. Rivermen slowly starting to get their legs under them. Things looking a little better here from the third period. Shot right through there. Nice hard low shot by Sullivan. Another shot by the Rivermen. O'Shea can't hold that in at the blue line. And the Rivermen clear the zone. Sullivan took a good run at his man there on that far side and separated Steves from the puck. LeBlanc knocked to the ice. That'll be a cross-checking penalty to Robinson. That's his second trip to the box. So the Rivermen with 13:02 will head to the power play again. 13:02 left to play in the third. Trailing the Flyers 8-2. Robinson gone off on a cross-check. And Nallon will clear it the length of the ice. Benoit sets it up there for Cameron. Quincy Cameron, outlet pass to... That was St. Pierre. Here's Duplessis now. Duplessis, nice play by St. Pierre to break that up. As the Flyers are threatening here on the penalty kill score. As Duplessis picked up his own rebound and put it behind goalie Benoit. So that'll be a shorthanded marker for the Flyers. (9-2) now for the Flyers. Dallaire will flip it off the glass. Back to gather it up is Walsh. Liam Walsh puts on the brakes. Walsh looks up ice. Nice pass there. Bass cross ice to Ward. Ward leaves it there for Chasson, but Chasson had overskated it. Jaillet tried to break out. That's Seri now. He's knocked to the ice by Ward. And that'll go into the Rivermen bench as that hit off of Caleb LeBlanc, I believe. Got a piece of that one as it was headed down the ice. So that'll come all the way back down into Flyers territory. 50 seconds left in the penalty to Robinson. Rowan O'Shea circles all the way back into his own zone. He's under pressure there by Bodie McFadden. O'Shea now gets it across here to Ward. Justin Ward gains the red line and fires it in. Powers can't stop it. Bass over there along the wall. Offside, as Sullivan gets a piece of Paulin, enough to slow him down. Here's Chasson now. Chasson sidesteps the forecheck of Paulin. Basque over here for Rivermen along the same side of the ice here. Tristan Royal just dumped that in. That outlet pass from Steves. Robinson ducks away, tries to work his way into the slot. Benoit gets tied up. 2-4 now. St. Pierre backhands that in behind the goal. Along the wall is Basque. He's bumped out of the play. 2-4. Gets a step shot. Wide of the goal. Roy, outlet pass for Gallant. And away goes Mateo Roy. Back to pick it up for the Flyers. Chips it up the wall to DeFore. DeFore, nice one-touch pass to Robinson. Robinson gets it ahead to Steves. Steves circles into the slot, shot, scores. That one got by Benoit on the far side and snuck inside the far post. And that'll make it 10 for the Flyers. Caleb LeBlanc will send it in for Powers. Inadvertent buzzer, not sure what happened. Somebody hit a buzzer by mistake over there. So they'll do the face-off here to the blocker side of goalie Powers, controlled by the Flyers. Lead pass there. Good job by Walsh, and Benoit will hold on as Duplessis was trying to sneak in behind the defense of the Rivermen. Good play by Walsh. Duplessis chips it ahead to himself. McCormick bumps his man at the blue line. Centered, score. Looked like the original shot got by Benoit. And that'll make it 11-2. Clock running straight time now. LeBlanc can't get a shot through as Kitchen got his shin pads on that one. Here's LeBlanc now, still has it. LeBlanc will leave it there for Sullivan. Sullivan loses the handle. McCormick sends his man to the ice. Here's Kitchen now for the Flyers. Off the wall. Then it's slapped right back into Flyer territory there by Rowan O'Shea. Justin Ward tries to dump it in. That hits Flyer defender and ends up in front of the Flyers bench. Back to get it is McFadden. McFadden now with some speed through the neutral zone. Bodie McFadden dumps it into Rivermen territory. O'Shea sends it up along the wall. Nobody there for the Rivermen. Here's Mateo Roy. Sullivan, good job tying up his man in front of the net. That one's deflected just wide of Benoit. O'Shea, his pass intercepted by Robinson. And that's rimmed around here. Tristan Roy loses a handle on it, and then Mateo Roy picks it up for .7:16 left to play in period number 3. 11-2 Flyer lead. Tristan Roy took the draw there. It's won by the Flyers, though. Mateo Roy circles. Elaine up the wall to Steves. Looked like it was offside at the blue line, and late whistle there by the linesman, but did get it right. That was offside. 6:26 to go. Clock running straight time here. Not sure what the ruling is on that. Typically a 7-goal edge. We'll see the clock roll. And here's Tristan Roy now. Roy sent to the bench. Feet first. Slow to get up is Tristan Roy. Hopefully he's all right. He looks okay over there. Gets back into the play. Good defensive play there by Cameron as he intercepted that centering attempt from Duplessis. Tristan Roy now. Tristan Roy. Here comes Duplessis. Duplessis works his way to the middle. Duplessis, shot, deflected. Good play by Walsh to get a piece of that one. Here's Walsh now, Liam Walsh. Walsh still has it on his stick, going to gain Flyer territory. Liam Walsh up on the rush here. Five minutes even left to go in period number 3. Dallas Hamilton gathers it up, spins away from the forecheck of Duplessis. Dallaire spins back, now on the stick of Seri. Seri, he's hounded there by Hamilton. Good play by Hamilton to tie his man up. Big bump there by Dallaire. So he came in on Gallant. Here's Gallant. Gallant. And puck rolls in toward goalie Benoit, who gathers it in. 4 minutes left to go. (11-2) edge here for the Flyers. Steve's shot. Away comes LeBlanc. Caleb LeBlanc. His shot well wide of the target. Sullivan worked his way in to try and hold it in, battling along the wall. Here's Seri now. Seri backhand up over the crossbar. And cross ice now, McCormick to LeBlanc. Sullivan bumped his man in the corner. Here's the Flyers now. Robinson. Robinson still has it on his stick. He's being hounded by O'Shea. Back to the point. Elaine shot. Save there by Benoit. Lost sight of the rebound. Here's LeBlanc. LeBlanc gets a skate on that one. Alain gains his own, 1:59 left to go. Quincy Cameron bumps it up the wall to Basque. Here's O'Shea. He's pinched out of the play by Robinson. Minute and 28 to go. That's Chasson. He'll send it into Flyer territory. Back to get it is Jaillet. There's Walsh now. Walsh sends it up the far side. Bass can't handle that one. Shot wide of the goal there by, I'm going to look at who that was. I think it was Robinson. That was Dallaire. Jaillet tried to walk the line, lost the handle on it. Here come the Flyers again now. Shot, Jaillet fanned on it. Ward in a foot race here with Legier. Justin Ward, cross ice. Chasson tried to backhand that one to Basque, and he couldn't handle it. The place, they almost threaded that one. Here's Tristan Roy now. Tristan Roy circles in through the crease area. Nobody there. And that should do it. And the first one is in the books here for the Rivermen at the preseason Jamboree. They fall 11-2 to the Dieppe Flyers, outshot 40-16. Clearly outplayed. However, as we continue this tryout process for the Rivermen, there will be some bumps along the way for sure this weekend. So we will be back on the ice again tonight at 8 p.m. when we will take on the, I believe it's the Southern Voyageurs, team out of St. John. So until then, signing off.